much, in my eyes, he was overlooked for the Simone Awards. That made me bias of mine, but he had 4 touchdowns in the state championship game. I saw the guy score a touchdown and then score a 2-point conversion tie against Miege. So in my eyes, he got much overlooked.
Hosed.
Hosed. We can say
hosed.
What do you think about that, Kevin?
Unfortunately, my opinion doesn't matter to those said heads that run all that information. Like, they could care less about what those are because it's an internal thing.
Yeah.
My vote that I would cast for those X amount of Sunflower and X amount of EKL student athletes that deserve to be in there are still going to get maybe tossed aside, because if you take those 60 students that are dressing out on a Thursday, Friday night football game night times 14 schools, and then you multiply that with the 28 suburban schools, Rockers, Pius, and all those other kids, it's impossible to get all those names.
Proper people in there.
And 9 times out of 10, it's impossible to get that many thousands of student athletes, no matter what their name is. But ultimately, the name on the front of the jersey is what matters.
Yeah, and nothing against Arlen Bruce. Arlen Bruce had a great season. Great athlete, and there's not enough words to be said about Arlen Bruce, the person that he is. Great kid.
Oh, fantastic! Academically, athletically.
Yeah, no, for sure. But it hurts to see that some of the kids get overlooked because of like you said, lack of name on the chest.
Oh yeah.
And
I do want to kind of throw this out there. That there has been rumors that there's going to be some coaching changes in the Sunflower League. Have you heard anything about any coaches that are going to be out in the Sunflower League and possibly bring somebody?
Well, currently there's only
Gary Carl's getting fired.
So
you heard what?
I heard Gary Carl's getting fired.
Oh no!
And Tyler Prusen's taking his job.
Maybe I don't know.
What's he got to say?
I heard Gary Carl's going to Rockers.
I heard Gary Carl's going to Rockers.
Gary Carl's going to Rockers.
I cannot
hashtag that. Yeah. Gary Carl to hockey.
What? I'll say hashtag Friday on that. Drop pass on 3rd down.
Oh, he changed.
That wasn't Jason Garrett's fault.
That wasn't Jason Garrett's fault.
It was coaching. Coaching.
That's coaching?
Yeah, that's coaching.
Bang.
So, Kevin, thanks for coming on.
Not a problem.
We always love having you. I think we're going to go to a short break, and then Purdy's going to play a little bit more music. Then we're going to come back, and we're going to have Brian the Awesome Voice on.
That'll work. That'll work.
And we're going to kind of close the show.
Oh, he's going down. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you to the well. Chuck and Emily for taking your time today. But we're going to turn up. We're going to get Purdy's going to play some music here for a couple minutes. And then we'll be back with Brian the Awesome Voice, and we'll close the show. So thanks, Kevin.
Absolutely.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much for talking about the Sunflower League.
I've got plenty more. This is just one small portion.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Love it, man.
All right. I am Gary.
Oh, sorry.
That's awesome.
I'm Tyler.
And we are Midwest Mics coming back at you live from the Waldo Well.
Yep.
It's been a great afternoon here, and we are now joined
been a lot of
by
fun.
Brian, the Awesome Voice.
The Awesome Voice.
The Awesome Voice. Brian, how you doing today?
Man, I'm doing awesome. How are you guys doing?
Really good.
Man, really good.
Really good.
We've had a good time out here.
Oh, I've enjoyed myself, and thank you for inviting me.
Glad.
Oh, hey, we invited all of our former guests back. Sorry to those that did come out that we didn't get on the show. We apologize. But we couldn't produce all these segments and get them in the allotted time, and, we just did what we did. So here's the wonderful Emily bringing us some beverages.
Hey, yeah.
This is flavored water, in case anybody's wondering.
Yeah.
That's flavored water.
Bingo, bango.
Definitely Mio.
So, all right. So, Brian, you do your own show.
I do my own show.
Why don't you talk about that and tell the people where they can find it and all those things as we take care of this.
Okay. I have a show on KUAW. It's a small black station. We're called The Hat Trick. Now, the funny thing is there was 3 guys, which is why we called it the hat trick. And then the guy that joined us last to make us the hat trick left, to pursue other adventures. And then Gritty and I, Stefan Gerdine, who's in Chicago right now at the Chiefs
At the game. I saw it on Facebook.
Yep.
Because he told me he couldn't come tonight because he was going to the Chiefs game.
Yep,
I'm like,
absolutely.
you'd rather travel to Chicago than come out to this? What the heck?
Yep, absolutely. So
Loser.
so hopefully he's having a great time there.
sure he
And
is.
so
Yeah.
Grady, I gotta say, man, love you. So he took a small hiatus because the wintertime is hard for both of us. He works at FedEx. I work at United States Post Office.
Yeah.
So it's hard for us to do it. But anyway, so we have this hat trick show. It's on Mondays and Thursdays from 7 to 9 at night. You guys have been on our show a couple of times, which I greatly appreciate. We talk about sports. And that's all we mainly talk about now. One night, George Walker, our producer, and I got into a little bit with Colin Kaepernick and some of the politics stuff, and that was really good stuff. I really like to get back with it and get a few more people on the show to talk about that, just to see, if you won a title now, a basketball, hockey, football, baseball title, would you go see the president? Because you're always supposed to visit the president when you win the title, whenever they have it.
Yeah,
So
that's a good topic. That's a good topic.
that would be a great topic to talk about.
I mean, I'll go and throw mine.
Which
But
we don't have time to get into that.
Right.
let's not get into it.
I'm not getting into it. I was just bringing it.
I'll say my opinion on it though, real quick.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Want to go? Yeah. Want to go?
Yeah.
Want to not go? Sure.
I
Right.
could care less.
Whatever.
see
It's
the
a guy.
president.
It's like you're going to see a guy.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't have seen Obama.
The only thing I will say is
I go see
if you got half the people that want to go, half the people not to go, just wasn't it a team effort to win the title?
I hear you. I
So,
hear you.
and that's all I got to say. So anyway, so we talk about football and basketball and baseball and all that. We all went to Grandview. So,
Except for Tyler. He's the odd man out.
oh, he's the odd
I mean,
man.
it's-
Then why are you sitting with us now?
somewhere. He went to somewhere in Iowa where they don't
Three of
have
us are
cars
Grandview alumni.
or something.
Yeah, that's cool. So anyway, so we're going to talk about the Chiefs right now. The Chiefs are 10-4. They're going up to play Chicago, who is now out of the playoffs officially when the Rams lost and given the playoff to Minnesota.
Well, I think they're kind of out of the playoffs before that. So
Well, it was, but it was official.
Tyler,
It was
so
official.
today.
Hey, Oakland right now
I
at
think it
8-7
was officially
is
that they were
still
out of
in the
playoffs.
playoff hunt.
Shut up, Tyler.
So anyway.
I think officially they're out of the playoffs.
So they're 10-4. If they beat Chicago, they beat the Chargers next week. They're 12-4, just like they were last year. Now, last year it seemed like it was too easy. The defense was so horrible, nobody noticed it because Patrick Mahomes was setting records out the wazoo.
Yeah.
Correct.
This year, Patrick Mahomes is not that dominating 5,000-yard, 50-touchdown player. But we have more of a team this year because Patrick Mahomes can light it up at any time. The offense can light it up at any time. But the defense was getting lit up every time until virtually after the Tennessee game. After the Tennessee game, yeah, they had a hiccup with the Packers, but I'm not worried about it. But from then on, the defense kicked in, finally started performing, and they are in the top 10. They're in the top 10 in yards, they're top 10 in points given up, and we picked up a very valuable piece in Terrell Suggs. And here's why. Terrell Suggs has won a Super Bowl. Terrell Suggs took over for Okafor, who is out for the year.
Yeah.
And he came in this week for meetings, and he wrote like 8 to 10 pages of notes, which just totally blew everybody else away. I mean, he was the one writing the most notes, and everybody was noticing that. I think tonight he's going to make a big difference. Now, I think he's going to only have 3 tackles, no sacks. Now, I know you said that
I'm on one sack tonight.
but here's what he's going to do. He's going to make a difference without making any stats.
I hear you.
There you go.
And that's why I say that. I think Chris Jones is going to get the sacks. I think linebackers are going to get sacks. Tyrann Mathieu will get a sack, but he will make a difference in another way, which will be more important than getting a sack.
I want to jump in here, and we're watching the Cowboys game. They're on what looks to be possibly a final drive to go tie the game. They're down by 8.
Yeah.
It's done.
Okay. Dallas is going to go score a touchdown here.
Oh.
But they're not going to get the 2-point conversion.
No, they probably won't.
I got plus.
And then Jason Garrett is going to be fired in a week and a half.
I got plus. I got plus
Because
1.
you know what? I'm sitting here, I'm watching the game. I just saw Gallup drop a pass I was putting in his lap. It is
Wasn't
not.
Gallup.
Well, here's what it was Cobb. Cobb had it in his head.
No, the play before that.
Oh, okay.
Gallup dropped one earlier.
Well, Austin and I were talking a little bit about it. Okay. And here's what I picked Philadelphia in my prediction show because I do a prediction
You
show
do a
on
prediction
Saturday.
show on Facebook every week.
Yeah, right.
It's really good.
Oh yeah, and
It is really good.
I got the game on the stream, so you can do play-by-play.
All right.
cool.
There we go.
And we got
Wow.
and
You don't want that right now.
and so I compare. I have Gritty. I have a guy named Brent Coweye that does it with me, and then I match it up with Rich Eisen and the group, the Game Day Morning group.
Yeah.
I am 10 games ahead of Rich Eisen. I mean, Rich Eisen's about ready to win his little title.
You know what's crazy
and
about
I
it?
am 10 games ahead.
I asked this dude, I said, you gambling? You betting on games? And he was like, no. I was like, why not? Why you not?
Crazy.
And he's not.
I
You
know.
should.
I know. I should.
So, all right. Well,
But
what else you got for us?
But here is the thing. I picked Philadelphia because Philadelphia is just on offense is just decimated with injuries.
They are.
Yeah,
They don't have their first 2 starting running backs. They have a third string running back. They've lost their top 2 wide receivers. They got guys they virtually have picked up off the street. And Dallas has a team that could win a Super Bowl. They have the defense. They have
But
an
they don't
offense.
have the coach.
But they underperform. Whereas
They
Philadelphia,
don't have
even though
the coach.
but they're still underperforming, whether it's the coach or whatever.
It's the coach, 100%.
Well, but they underperform, and because of that, that's why they're where they're at, and that's why they're on the verge of losing the playoffs and about ready to lose the coach. So that's why I have Philadelphia winning, because all the stats. Ezekiel is 5-0 against the Philadelphia Eagles. That he rushes for 114. I mean, you have all the knowledge and the notes and everything, but you can't go by that.
So, what is your score prediction tonight for the Chiefs game?
31-17.
Chiefs?
Chiefs.
31-17 Chiefs. Austin?
How many Kelsey touchdowns?
Yo, man,
for my
yo,
fantasy
I'm going.
sake?
I'm going with.
I think
I'm going
Kelsey
with
will have
I'm
at
going
least
with boys.
one.
I'm
31-17.
bet the bet on the Chiefs right now.
All right, there you go. Tyler?
31-17.
Yep.
Same.
I'm not. Well, no, I'm
Oh,
saying.
you
I think
were
Chiefs.
saying-
I think Chiefs win for sure.
Yeah, but what's the score prediction?
Oh, I think, like I told him, 17. Someone's gonna score 17 points. I can see 27-17, close to 31-17.
And the reason why I say 17 that Chicago's going to get, because it's a
LaShawn
national television game.
LaShawn McCoy, healthy scratch.
17-14
Load
Chiefs.
management.
Well, ever since he's put the ball on the
17-14
ground,
Chiefs.
they don't like him as well.
So Damian.
Anybody
Damian,
in Chiefs Kingdom in the house?
Damian's starting running back.
Chiefs Kingdom. Anyone?
Yeah,
Fine.
Chiefs
Whatever.
Kingdom. It's whatever. I like Thompson
17-14.
myself. I'm a Thompson guy
17-14.
myself.
Right.
17-14 Chiefs. We're going to take one more short break, and we'll be back to close out the show.
And
Brian, thank you.
And gentlemen,
Yeah,
thank you
man.
very much for having me on the show.
for
Tyler,
sure.
thank you.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys come back on our show again.
Oh, we will.
Here we go.
Hey, what about DJ?
I'll tell you what.
about him?
DJ Showtime.
This is DJ. I'll tell you what. This is DJ Showtime. Marcus Purdy.
Thank
He
you. thank you,
DJ'd
thank you.
Gary's wedding. It was super lit. It was great. I've seen him DJ. He DJs everything. I'll tell you what. This guy is the best thing. Hire him. He's the best, man.
Thank
so
you, thank
he's
you,
having
thank you.
around him all right now.
Hey,
Eric,
thank
one
you,
more
thank
round.
you.
One more round, everyone.
I'll tell you what, and we're going to thank all our guests coming on. So here we go. I'm going to run them down. All the guys that showed up tonight, I'm going to run it down real quick. It's a long list. So we got Kevin Booker, William Harris, Robert Mills, Randy Withers didn't come out, but in front of the show. Sean Hare, Courtney Porter, Chip Upford, wrestling coach. Dre Carnegie, Will Gordon, couldn't make it out tonight, friend of the show. Wayne Orr, Richard Inkins,